welcome back to our channel. I'm back today as promised. It's a new day and I'm back with a new fresh vlog. Y'all see, I have my hair different today. Yesterday I had, my little whole wrap, all that. I wasn't feeling it. So today I am very, very energetic. So you guys already know about the title. What this is all about is all about this right here. This right here is the magic what? Pill. Some say it's not, but I say that it is. It's the magic pill. So as you guys already know, my hubby and I are trying to conceive. This is a TTC vlog. One of our first together. Yesterday was actually like an intro vlog, and today is the actual official first vlog that I am going to be sharing with you guys on our TTC journey for our rainbow baby. So if you guys don't know the history, go back and check out the video from yesterday and you will find out all the history, because today's vlog is all about moving forward on our TTC journey. Now, I'm about to start tomorrow. I'm still ministrating, and so today is my second day of my ministration. It started yesterday. I am going to be doing Clomid or Clomid Citrate protocol day 3 through 7 of my cycle. So in the morning I will start my first dosage, my first 2 pills of 100 milligrams. That's 2 50 milligram pills together. I'm taking it one time per dose for 5 days, starting tomorrow, which will be my 3rd day of my cycle. This is going to be my 3rd round of Clomid or Clomid Citrate. I will start in the morning. I've decided that I'm going to stick with the same protocol I used last time timing, and that was at 12 o'clock a.m. every morning, so I can sleep mostly through all of my symptoms, because if I'm not already asleep, I'll be going to bed kind of late sometimes, but my goal is to try to get to bed early. So I will have my alarm set to wake me up, and I'll just set these pretty boys down right here. And I say boys because, male gets the female pregnant. Yeah, y'all get it? So, yeah. Okay, so it's not, okay, y'all get the point. So we're going to set those pretty boys down over there. But somebody's hiding behind me, by the way, before I go on with my vlog, and they want to say hi to you guys.
Hi to you guys.
This is my hubby, Tony, known as T-Tone. Come on, hon, so you can get on up here. This is my hubby. This is the man that I'm TTCing with, y'all. This is my other half. They say better half, but we both are better. So here is my other half, and I want to give him a chance to speak to you guys and say hello.
Hello, how are y'all doing today? Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and hope it helps someone and get a lot of information and everything out there. So I'll let you take it on over.
Okay, thank you. So, hubby, he might stick around for a little while, but the point is, I am going to tell you guys, because at this particular portion that we're sharing with you guys, only I can give you guys this information. So, again, this is going to be our 3rd round of Clomid. This is going to be our 2nd time of me taking Clomid 100 milligrams or Clomid Citrate milligrams, which is the name brand is Clomid, for those of you who don't know, and the common name, or the name that you're familiar with more than likely, is Clomid Citrate, which is the the other brand name, or the off-brand name, if you will, the generic brand name for Clomid, and which is most of the time what most OBGs or most specialists will prescribe to you, because it's a lot more affordable for you to purchase, okay, whether you have insurance or not. So so in the morning, so anyway, so this is my, I got thrown off, y'all. It happens. Mine just gets, too excited and then just whatever about everything. So anyway, so I've taken Clomid 2 other cycles, and I was successful with it, unsuccessful with pregnancy, but I was successful with ovulation. I was ovulating before, excuse me, I was ovulating before I started taking Clomid, but Clomid is to help you super ovulate. As you know, if you're not ovulating, it can be used for stimulation of ovulation to make you ovulate, and it's also used to stimulate your ovulation, to heighten your ovulation, if you will, to make you produce more eggs, to give you an even extra boost for your fertility. Okay, so I was already ovulating. I don't think I mentioned that in my other video, but anyway, I was already ovulating prior to me going on Clomid Citrate 2 months ago. So I already ovulating regularly, but I wanted to increase my chances. And scientifically, just to give you a little background before I start explaining more about myself, to give you a little more background about Clomid citrate. Clomid, the scientific information that I found about it is that it gives you an 80% chance of increasing your possibility of conceiving, and you mostly will conceive before 6 months. More than likely, you will be able to conceive your child or children before your 6 months period. And it has been proven without the recommended doses of 6 months before trying to go to something else, that you go to at least 6 months before moving on to something else, and also not wanting you to take it more than 12 times in your whole life. But that all depends on what your doctor says, because everybody's body is different. So we're going to just leave that alone because I'm not a doctor. However, so I've taken it 2 months straight, and this is going to be my third, like I said. So I haven't had an issue with ovulation. It's the reason why I'm taking it. I've had issues with, just really making sure that my ovulation is superb or whatever. And so this is helping to do that. So I've been ovulating each month. I typically, on the first month that I had tried Clomid, I ovulate later in the month anyway. Excuse me. I ovulate later after my cycle. I'm not one of those who ovulate right after, but I still like to start vlogging my information for myself, taking notes of seeing my line progression. I like to see that, so I won't miss it when I ovulate. So I started doing my line progressions or whatnot. But anyway, my first month on Clomid, I took it 50 milligrams for 5 days on days 5 through 9 of my cycle, and I did ovulate as well with it. But I didn't get pregnant. And then my second month, which was last month, I used the protocol 3 through 7, taking 100 milligrams of my cycle. So I took it for 3 days, 3 through 7 of my cycle, and I took 100 milligrams because my doctor had told me that if I do or don't on the 50 milligrams and I don't get pregnant, that I can go up regardless of whether I ovulate or not. But if I don't get pregnant, that I can increase it. Now, we know typically that doesn't necessarily increase your chances, but most of the time doctors will tell you not to increase your dosage unless you didn't ovulate. But even though I ovulated, we still wanted to enhance my chances just the same. So right now, I'm staying with that 100 because I ovulated on the 50 and I ovulated on the 100 still. It didn't change my ovulation protocol, period. So so there's no need for me to increase to a higher dosage, which would be 150 milligrams. So I'm staying with 100 milligrams. So starting tomorrow in the morning, I will still be on 100 milligrams, still on the protocol days 3 through 7 of my cycle. Tomorrow being the third day, and my last pill will be Monday. So this Monday coming up will be my fifth day of my Clomid. 100 milligrams days 3 through 7 on this cycle. So this is going to be, again, my third round of Clomid, my second time taking 100 milligrams, and I'm going to be vlogging my information for you guys. I do have all my stuff together over there, where I'm going to be taking my notes and everything on how I'm feeling. So yeah, so later tonight, tonight at 12 o'clock a.m., I will be vlogging for you guys. I may just insert that into this video just to keep from being, extra videos, but I don't want it to be too long. So that's all I pretty much have to say right now. So I may just clip those in together. I'm not really sure, but you guys will know, because if you'll know. But real quick, I want to say this before I move on. I'm on my cycle right now. And it's going to be a lot of TMI. If that's something you're not interested in or too much for you, then that's all a part of the TTC journey. If you want to really know, if you're just starting out or thinking about TTC journey, you're going to get a lot of TMI information, because that's just the way it is. It's going to be a lot of different things. But so for me right now, I'm on my cycle, and I've been cramping a lot. She's here. I'll just say that she's here, and I'm always like that. And so I'm most definitely having a cycle. I know for a fact that I'm not pregnant. I just came off my 2-week wait for my second Clomid experience, and it didn't happen. So I'm glad that chapter is closed. I prayed to God and I asked the Lord to just let my cycle come on or give me a sign that I was pregnant, because typically my body is very sensitive to anything. So anything that's going on, I could feel it, I could tell. But on the last end of my 2 weeks wait, I really just got trying to throw it off. I really didn't know what was going on. And so I just began to just really just to continue to just fast and pray about it. And I asked the Lord to just go ahead and let my hair come, the unflow come if I'm not pregnant. He answered my prayers and she came. So thank God for that. So that chapter of that particular cycle is over. Now we're in a new cycle, a new chapter, even though we're in the same month. But yeah, so I'm thankful and I'm grateful for that. I'm excited. My head is clear. I'm refocused, you guys, because you know TTC is a hard thing. It's hard to kind of stay focused because you're so emotional and so many different things going on. So I've gotten myself together, I believe, emotionally. I believe I've gotten myself together emotionally about it. And you know what? I'm not gonna insert that into here because I don't want that video to be too long. I don't want this video to be too long, rather. But anyway, I want to say this in my conclusion since I am vlogging for you guys. TTC Journey is hard. Is extremely hard. It's extremely emotional, and you have to stay motivated. You have to find you a good place to to be in your mind. You have to get support. I'm saying, you have to have self-support. You have to have motivation. You have to have encouragement. Constantly, you got to feed yourself. Keep your environment positive because you're going to face so many challenges in life anyway. And especially when you're TTCing, it's extremely hard. And when you make it to that 2 weeks wait, it is going to be extremely hard. So I did real good previously in my last 2 weeks wait. And then towards the end, last week, oh my God, I was so emotional. I was emotional wreck. I was crying. I was sad. I was depressed. And I was questioning, to what was going on with my body. And I just had to have an immediate conversation with God, my Father, because I was so confused and thrown off on what was going on. So God confirmed, that it's going to happen and that it's going to be okay and everything is going to be okay. And so my prayer is, His will to be done, and just let it come and let everything be good and so forth and so on. And I claim and I believe it. So another round of a TTC journey already in effect, and so I'm going to be vlogging for you guys, bring you guys with. I didn't vlog my first 2 experiences with ClomiPhene Citrate, Clomid, because I just wanted to just, because for one, I thought it was going to happen. I was just going to come and announce that I was pregnant, but that didn't happen. So yeah, so I decided that I think it would be good for the journey to be shared, to help someone else, and, to get encouragement as well. It's just, all the above. So I'm about to get off here, so I'll see you guys the next time in my video later on tonight when I make for you guys. I may look like this, I may not, because it's going to be 12 o'clock a.m. Okay, so it's going to be 12 o'clock a.m. Vlogging that I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be taking my medicine, and I am going to show you guys. I'm going to be taking my 2 pills. I'm going to share all that with you guys. And so yeah, I'm going to vlog my TTC journey in its fullest effect. Okay, so y'all pray for me as I continue to pray for you guys, sending each other baby dust. Get over there, baby dust. Get over there, but don't go and leave me empty. And I'm praying that you guys have a successful TTC journey as well. If you're thinking about TTCing, go ahead and do it. Pray first and let God lead your heart and your spirit, and then move forward. And if you're already in your TTC journey, then Godspeed ahead, for you. All blessings to you and your family. And I understand, and you have your support here, certainly with my husband and I, your sister and brother, because we understand. We've experienced a loss and all of that in our lives before, and God did bless us through our with our 3 kids who are adopted. We've shared our story about that as well, who are adopted into our lives, because it's a blessing, but we still are trying to conceive, and I believe it's going to happen, and I believe that God's will is for us to continue to be parents. I feel like that is one of my purposes. My husband says that he feel like that's one of his purposes in life as well, to father as many children as possible, to be a father to them, even if they're not yours biologically. You know, you just feel in your spirit that you know that it's one of your callings to be a parent. So if you feel that same way, and you feel like you have many callings and purposes in your life, and you feel like being a parent to someone is one of them, don't listen to negativity. Don't listen to what somebody else have to say. Just continue to walk in your journey, because God has a purpose and a plan for every single one of his creations. And if that's one of yours that he has for you, then sometimes your vision that God has for you and that he shows you, other people can't see it. So, you know, don't take it negatively. Don't be upset. Just stay positive and just walk in what God has given to you. And in due time, everything will all come to pass. Because only his will, y'all. It's a fly in here. But never mind him. So it's all going to come together for those who love the Lord. That's what the Bible says. So whatever God's will and perfect plan is for our lives, it shall come to pass, because we know his word will not go out and come back to him void. So on that note, that's all I have to say right now. I'll see you guys later on in the morning, early in the AM, when I get ready to pop those 2 pills. And y'all keep your fingers crossed. Keep those prayers going up for us. And I love you guys so much. And thank you already in advance for all of your support. If you haven't already, subscribe. If you have, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new, welcome. And put your notifications on so you won't miss when I upload a video. And also leave a comment down below if you're in your TTC journey, or if you already have TTC and was successful, or if you're thinking about TTCing. And if you have any type of advice, natural remedies, or anything that we can put into this cycle to help us to conceive, then let us know. And I love you guys so much, and thank you guys so much in advance for all your love and support. And thank you so much for becoming a part of our family. I love you, love bugs, so much, and thank you guys so much. So see you guys in my next video. Peace. And remember to use your spiritual gifts. Why? Because God gave them to you.